greatly remiss not to note and expound upon this very important aspect of our walk of faith and charge to every believer. When I looked to define the word service, I was amazed at the copious offerings the dictionary provides. Everything from the mundane, work performed by an individual for recompense, to the serious provision of legal paperwork to a person or company as in do that serve. By different intents, it's a noun, verb, and adjective. What a life this word has. It even advises the capacity of a male animal to sire for financial gain. A busy and prolific word indeed. For our part, it implies busy and prolific actions, while being the description of a life well lived in Christ Jesus. Both verb and adjective for a Christian, it is passionate, deliberate, and sometimes covert of necessity. As we sit here in Sunday service, we can begin to contemplate service as a Christian. Jesus said directly to us in Matthew 7:12, "So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets." Pretty strong charge, and a great launch point. The easiest way to serve is to examine your own needs. At one time or another, we've experienced crushing loneliness. For whatever reason, real or imagined, imposed by fault of action or unavoidable circumstances, I think we all know the deep and penetrating pain of loneliness. Serve others you know to be in a place with a quick call, a card, some way to let them know they're not alone. Part of that service means being ready for that small act to require follow-up. Obedience to God in an experience He has given you partially for the purpose of empathy for this very need of others. You can see where I'm going with this, right? God's allowed you need to understand and provide for others, and had given others to understand your need to serve you in your time. Whatever purpose or lesson in the struggle, God will make it worthy if you let Him by turning that experience around to serve others. To close and explain the point of how serious a charge it is to you, the believer, Jesus says in Matthew 25:35-40, "For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer Him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?" The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Do you really want to be with the other guys who did it?